And we're going to be joining this one live here. It's the Canadians taking on the Flyers here, NHL Kids Tournament action, as day 2 is coming to a close quite early, quite soon, as last game will be played around 5 o'clock. But here, great action, these two tough teams. And I'm Connor Tomlinson, going to be on the call today with Blake Saraga for this one as we join it live. Flyers trying to get the puck out of their own end, and the Canadians, a very dangerous offensive team, knows how to get a lot of pucks on net and pucks in the net as well, as Pellegrini sort of stands up his opposition player, number 21 on the Canadians, Adam Bolnay. Puck goes in deep to the zone here. It's William Penk trying to go and pick it up here for the Habs. He will. It's a bouncing puck and it's going to be settled down around the point. Pellegrini for the Flyers trying to get it out now. The Canadians trying to hold the line. They can't. It's going to be retrieved here now. Going to be number 12 on the Habs who's going to pick it up. Puck centers around the zone, around the ice here. And here comes Pelletier up with it, but he's met by some white sweaters here. Whacked around the boards here by Daryl Diakite. Off the boards and picked up by Diakite. Diakite looking for a man. He's got Kai Ngamba all over him. And the Habs can't hold the line as it does squeeze out. Etienne Gouault will pick it up. Fires it over to Diakite. Diakite still with it. Kai Ngamba on him, looking for a man to maybe pass to or to center in front of the net, but loses it behind the goal with Saganash on him now. Diakite still going to fire it in. Went in front of the goaltender here. That was number 41 on the Flyers. Riley Yip, who's in nets. Saganash wanted to walk in with it, but he had men on side. It's going to be settled now by Elie Villeneuve. It's going to be actually picked off by number 19. He'll go back the other way. I think that's Aurelius. Trying to go with it now. As it walking to the zone, the Flyers is going to be Duquette. Duquette has it taken away from him, and here come the Habs back the other way, but the outstretched pass isn't going to work, and Saganash is going to take it right back. Villeneuve can't handle it now, but here come the Canadians once again trying to go and put pressure on. Bolnay had it. He still does. Going to walk in, shoot high of the mark, though. The Flyers trying to come back with it now, as it's going to be picked up by number 29, Justin Schinder. Schinder loses it here, but it will be picked up again. Now here they come into the zone. It's going to be Marc-Olivier Boulanger. Boulanger still with it on his stick, sort of disrupted a little bit. Good pressure here by the Habs defense. Pellegrini going to turn and fire it. Stick save made here by number 35 on the Habs. It's Dimitri Gikas. Had a shutout earlier today, and I think we have our first penalty called. Wait for the call here. It's going to be number 88 who's going to go into the box, I believe, for the Flyers. It's going to be 2 minutes for roughing.
Yeah, so hey Connor, how's it going? Roughing call is not what you want to see 3 minutes into the game. You know you're playing a tough team in the Montreal Canadiens. Sorry, not Montreal Canadiens, the Pierrefonds Sports Complex Canadiens. They were leading the tournament in points before the day started, so this is definitely one the Flyers are going to want to start off strong in and not give up silly penalties.
Picard in the faceoff dot against Tristan Pelletier. The Habs will win it back. It's being handled at the point here by number 12 on the Habs. Be fired in here by number 25 now. That's Nicolas Labranche. Settled down by number 12. Going to be right down to Bolnay. Bolnay looking for a man to maybe pass it to. He's got some Flyers on him as they try and kill off this penalty. Circled over to number 12. Going to walk in with it. Shoots off the body of Pellegrini and handled and tried to get away. But Bolnay will settle it down for the Habs, still in the offensive end. An extra move to get around Pelletier. Bolnay trying to get to the middle of the ice. Going to fire and shoot into the glove of Yip.
It's nice save by Yip. Set the tone for the game. Those are the types of saves you need to make. The Canadians have a lot of star power at the forward position, and they're able to get a lot of shots on net. So Yip's going to have his hands full, or should I say his glove full, this afternoon with this Canadians team.
Number 12 on the Canadians is Timothy Alexandre Mvula. Apologies to the Mvula family. As we have it settled down here is number 55. Once again, got Diakite, who gives it over to number 22 on this Habs roster. That's Thomas Cochelieu. Circle now, Diakite, the assistant captain here for the Habs, going to take it. He's going to go right back to number 19 on this team. Going to try and walk in and fire one, but nothing on goal as there's bodies in the way. Circling around the net, puck was somewhat loose, and finally Pellegrini tried to fire it out, and it was stopped by Diakite at the line. Takes it off the pads here. Is it the other number 19, the Raphael Cloutier for the Flyers. Now Bolnay, excuse me, not Bolnay, Beauchalot. Diakite had to take it away briefly. Still trying to hold the line on the Habs, and they do have some success in that. Going to play the puck forward. Almost a bit of a collision there as Elie Villeneuve will finally get it out and kill some more time off this penalty. Be settled down here, and oh, almost trickled the wrong way here for the goaltender, Geekis. Not the way you want to give up a goal. Thankfully, it does not go in. Diakite, nifty moves around the opposition. Maybe walked in. Number 19 for the Canadians, going to take it now. Going to drop down to number 9, Derek Pierre. 19 trying to slow it down, but he's got a man on him. That's Saganash. Tries to get it out, but it's held at the line here. High shot, wide of the mark, no deflection on. 19 trying to hold the line. He can't, though. His other assistant captain here for the Canadians is now back to get it and retrieve it as Rochelot. Rochelot's going to now go for a change as Diakite takes it and does his feed pass to number 10 on the Habs. That's going to be Etienne Gouault. You're going to walk in with it. High shot, blocker save, and into the mesh behind them. Riley Yip, really fantastic play early on.
The Canadians are doing a really good job at keeping Riley Yip busy. The Flyers defense are going to have to do a better job at dumping and chasing the puck, right? And that goes with the offense as well. When your captain goes into the penalty box early into the game, it's not a good way to set the tone, right? So the Flyers, they're going to need to push the puck up the ice and see what they could do here on out for the rest of this period.
Saganash takes it off the draw. He's going to give it over to Elie Villeneuve. Villeneuve going to utilize the boards here. Kayingama didn't know where the puck was. It's just going to be retrieved here by number 4 on the Habs, or 44, William Penk. Elie Villeneuve trying to take it away, but Bolnay trying to handle into the zone. He's going to battle with Saganash briefly, and he will come up with it. Elie Villeneuve will get a stick in the way now. Bolnay will pinch him against the boards. Penk in here. Kayingama going to swat at it, and finally, oh no, they don't break the line. The Habs now coming around with a 3-on-2 roughly, right into the glove of Riley Yip, though.
It's a nice save by Yip. Once again, I feel like we're saying that a lot early on into this game. He's really been keeping the Flyers in this one. Last night, the Flyers let up about 5 goals. I think it was 5 goals in their matchup. And Riley Yip is now in with the goalie change for this game. And so far, he's doing a really good job at keeping the score even while the Flyers try to find momentum on offense.
If I'm not mistaken, number 41 might be Antoine, or excuse me, not 41, but number 19 on the Habs might be Antoine Brisebois. We're still trying to figure out that because we had some lineup changes earlier today. Puck is sent forward here to Penk. William Penk has some men with him, but he's got more Flyers jerseys in the way, and sure enough, he gives it up. Puck tries to be flipped forward. William Penk is going to settle it down, and it will be taken by Saganash. Bolnay trying to whack at it. He does. Trying to move the puck forward here, and both teams sort of ping-pong at it. Finally, Bolnay comes up with it. He tries to get the feed here. Saganash with a good defensive stick, but it's wide up, open. Good slop shot here by number 12, Timothy Alexandre Mvula. Nothing going as Riley Yip steers it away. Pellegrini going to try and flick it past center ice. Hit down here by Penk. He's got some Habs sweaters with him. Penk going to walk into the zone. He's going to walk in, shoot high of the mark once again. Habs hold the line here. Teltier trying to whack it forward for number 29. That's Boulanger, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, Justin Schinder of the Flyers. And now it goes to Cloutier. Rafael Cloutier will pull it forward for the other 19. Brisebois, he's going to move it across here to number 10. That's going to be Gouault. And inside the zone here comes Derek Pierre. Walks in with it. Glove save made by Riley Yip. A big, juicy rebound. He'll finally smother it. So not so much action in the defensive zone for the Habs, but the offensive zone ever present, it appears.
Yeah, that was a good attempt by Pierre to get a shot on net. But unfortunately for him and his teammates, Riley Yip isn't letting up any rebounds in his crease. So the Canadians are going to keep peppering him with shots, and they've been doing a good job at that so far.
Puck played around the boards, but it's going to be intercepted here by Rochelot. Rochelot looking for a man to give it to as there's a fight for it. Cloutier was in the mix, and now it comes back the other way by the Flyers. Boulanger lost it now. Diakite in the mix too. Good pressure, and now there's a battle for it in the corner here between these two teams. Pushing and shoving and suing. Trying to whack at the puck. Finally, it does come free. The Habs trying to put it on goal. And in front, Derek Pierre. But Riley Yip hugging the post. Hugs the puck as well as he puts it into the chest protection and freezes it there.
Yeah, so what we're not seeing right now from the Flyers is any offense whatsoever. What we are seeing from the Flyers is good enough defense to prevent the Habs from scoring. The Habs have been good on both sides of the puck, and they haven't even had to play defense up to this point. Their goalie hasn't been tested as of yet, but we'll see if that continues to take place in this game.
Derek Pierre took a centering pass, but it was knocked away by an opposition player who stood in the way with a block shot. He'll have to take it around center ice with a man on him. Pierre circling with it now. He's going to take it up with a head of steam. Derek Pierre going to leave it here for number 19. Brisebois try to center it across. Nothing going. Diakite will set it down here at the line. Diakite Centering pass, Pierre right there. Rebound, scores! It's going to be number 22, Rochelot. Juicy rebound given up by Yip, and he knocks it home. And sure enough, the Habs open the scoring as they all hit the Dougie. Or excuse me, they get sturdy with it. I'm really outdated with my references, apparently. It's been a long day for me here, too. Blake, what's your analysis of that goal?
Great job by the Canadians of securing those rebounds. Like we said before, securing the rebound off the missed shot, off the pads is crucial. Diakite with the shot on net, wasn't able to go, and then a tic-tac-toe pass to Rochelot. Beautiful, beautiful goal on a very good goalie.
Battle for it here as Flyers finally trying to get the puck in the offensive end, and they do. Looking for a centering pass, settled down. It can't be. Elie Villeneuve will fire it towards the goal, but it'll hit a body of the Habs, and they'll come back the other way. It's roughly a 2-on-1 here. Passes over to Penk. He'll settle down the puck. Going into the middle of the slot here. Can't really get a shot on. Battle for the puck now. It was center in front by Emile Picard, and it intercepted. Now coming back the other way, the other 29, Justin Schinder, who's got Habs who just swarm him. Elie Villeneuve will take it. Somebody lost a neck protector. That was Penk. He'll have to come off and fix it. Elie Villeneuve looking for a man to assist him as he got plenty of people in his way. Oh, that was almost a dangerous, another almost miscue here by number 35, Geekis, who's been in net. He's been solid this tournament, but that stick getting in the way, almost trickling between his legs once again.
Yeah, luckily his teammates made sure he was that added protection in the back, making sure that puck didn't slip through. Geekis hasn't really been tested much this game, but as you said, he's been doing very well in this tournament. So the Flyers are going to take advantage of that, knowing that he hasn't fully warmed up yet. They want to start getting some shots on net as much as they can, like they did right there.
Diakite taking it off the save here by Geekis. Diakite stretch pass, bounces over the stick of, yeah, I kind of disagree with the icing call as well, Mr. Brisebois. Just as it looked to be off the Flyer stick and then bouncing over the stick of Brisebois. So the stretch pass no good, and we'll come back all the way to the defensive end here for the Habs and start it over again with 1:28 left in the first period.
I just want to talk about the defense right now for the Habs. You could say their offense has been playing well, but how about the defense not even letting the Flyers out of their own zone for the majority of this period? The defense has done a really good job, and they're so far giving Geekis a very easy night in the crease.
Pelletier in the face-off dot against Derek Pierre. The Habs will not control it. The Flyers will whack it forward, and now they will. It'll be picked up out here by Gouault. Gouault, who utilized the boards, and Brisebois will try and trick it forward, but Pellegrini gets in the way. Held the line, and then just for Diakite to take it, come back to the Habs the other way. They got some numbers coming in here. It's Rochelot who's going to try and fire it high and can't bat it home as Brisebois, as Elie Villeneuve will try and take it back the other way for the Flyers. He'll cough it up briefly, and then he'll get whacked. That's a clear cross-checking penalty that's going to go against Brisebois here. Elie Villeneuve hit the ice right in front of the referee. Pellegrini getting in the mix. He'll be shoved away by Derek Pierre.
Yeah, you can tell Pellegrini did not like that cross-check.
I think he just got called as well. He's going to be getting a penalty as well for retaliating. Or no, he's been tossed from the game here. So the Flyers, excuse me, he will just get a penalty for roughing here. So the Flyers had a man advantage for a millisecond before Pellegrini got called for the roughing penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Pellegrini just didn't do a good job there keeping his composure. You see the guy, you see the player is going to the penalty box. He's been disciplined. You're about to have the man advantage. You got no reason to go up to him and bump him like that. The ref didn't have to call that, but he did. He set the precedent, and he's using Pellegrini as an example.
So we're playing 5-on-5 as they will be offsetting penalties, and both players will be in the box. So the Flyers could have used the man advantage against this down a goal. So it says 2 minutes anyways on the clock, but it's less than a minute left to play in this first period. Penk will take it after the battle in the corner. He'll try and take it out for the Habs. Stretch pass here to Bolnay. Bolnay trying to walk in with it. Lost it briefly. Picard will still whack it forward. Picard gets the slot. Bolnay couldn't walk it home. That was Penk, who did the centering pass, as will be picked up here by Cloutier. Raphael Cloutier is going to circle with it now. Try and play the puck forward here. Find Cloutier with a man in front of him. Cloutier is going to try and get it in with less than 30 seconds left to play in the first. Looking for a man to get it to. William Penk can't settle it down. 88 for the Flyers, going to take it. It's going to be taken away here by Picard. Immediately Picard's going to walk in. Fans on the shot. Good opportunity for him as in the dying moments here. Less than 10 seconds, going to walk in front with it. But it's going to be poked away by a defender of the Flyers. William Penk trying to settle it down. Less than 5 seconds now. Penk trying to get something on goal. shot hits the side of the goal, and that'll do it for the end of the first period. So 1-0 for the Habs here after 1. Blake, what's your assessment so far?
I mean, I wish we had a way of tracking shots on net, right? Because if we did, there would be a big discrepancy in shots between the Habs and the Flyers. It seems like the Canadians have had no trouble getting past the Flyers' defense and just taking as many shots on net as possible, right? We know Rochelot scored that goal off of the tic-tac-toe play off of Yip's pad, but the Flyers really just have to do a better job of being aggressive on defense and on offense. It feels like they're giving the Canadians what they want, and they're being passive instead of just going ahead and taking what's in front of them.
That's it exactly. I think, what do you have to tell then your Flyers team if you're Coach Pellegrini right now, down a goal against a really potent offense? What do you want to advise them to be doing?
I honestly think if you have a goal, you're not just going to stand, like let's say you're in the water, you're swimming, you're not just going to tread, you're going to go and reach your destination, right? It feels like they're just treading right now. They need to choose, do we want to go and score, do we want to go and win this game, or do we want to just keep the lead at 1-0 and maybe try and tie it up if you're lucky? If they really want to win this game, they have to be the aggressor rather than letting the Canadians be the aggressor.
In the face-off, it's going to be Emile Picard. He's going to go up against number 8, Marc-Olivier Boulanger. But we still have zeros on the clock right now, and it still reads the first period, so we have to change it to second period, 10 minutes, and here we go. Diakite advising the scoreboard, or the scorekeeper, to change it, as now the faceoff is won and controlled here by the Canadians. Bonnet tried to fire it forward. Excuse me, that was Cochelot. It's going to be taken away by Emile Picard with a head of steam now. Speedy across off the skate of Villeneuve and go wide. Kai Ngamba will take it here for the Flyers and fire it forward. And it'll be taken right back by Derek Pierre. Saganash will take it off the miscue here. It will be pushed forward and settled down by Geekus. Diakite behind his own goal. Breakout pass here. And it'll be taken by Emile Picard. He's got Derek Pierre with him. Pierre is going to handle the puck now. He's going to walk in to Picard. Right. Scores!
Beautiful play by the Canadians. You saw Picard take advantage of the 2-on-1. They weren't really giving Yip a chance. The Flyers defenders, of course, weren't giving Yip a chance there. They kind of left him alone out to dry. And like I said, it just seems like the Habs are playing at such a faster pace than the Flyers in this game. And throughout the first period and this past minute, the Flyers just aren't able to keep up.
So it's 2-0 already here for the Habs in the second period. Not even 50 seconds have trickled down here. And off the draw, it's going to be controlled by the Habs once again. It's going to be Bolnay. Penk can't handle the pass, but Pierre is going to take it off the miscue here. Fired on goal, and it's going to bounce wide. Penk going to battle for it now. Tries to circulate in front, but it won't be touched by any player until Geekus will take it. Hitting the brakes is Nicolas Labranche, excuse me. The Flyers in pursuit on the forecheck here. Derek Pierre will just take it out. He's going to lace it over here to now William Penk. Penk back to Pierre. Going to walk in with it. Fired off the pads. Riley Yip still loose. Finally, Cloutier's going to try and take it away just for Bolnay to get it right back. Penk, dangerous area, misses wide of the goal. Still down by Labranche to Derek Pierre. Fight for it, but the Canadians still have it. Derek Pierre going to lace one. It's going to be blockered away effortlessly by Yip. He's had plenty of action so far in this game. Bolnay going to walk in with it. Backhand. Easy save here by Yip once again. Derek Pierre trying to play it forward. William Pink getting pinched on here, and he's going to hold the line. He's going to walk in with it now. He's going to fire it. Blocker save once again by Yip. Playing with it now is number 29, Justin Schinder on the Flyers. He's going to try and push it forward. And it's going to be picked up here by Timothy Alexandre Mvula, who moves it right over to Penk. Back to Mvula. Mvula to Penk again. They are offside. They need to get out. Penk going to take it in now. Flyers sort of watching the Habs as they handle the puck here. Penk goes cross ice. Diakite going to walk in with it. Centering pass. Save made by Riley Yip. Still loose. Diakite. Another save by Yip. Finally, Schinder's going to take it here for the Flyers. Looking for a stretch feed pass. It's going to go off the stick of a Canadian, and Geek is just going to settle it down and freeze it as he had Villeneuve striking in.
Can I be honest, Connor? I think the score should be 5-0 right now for the Canadians. Yip has just been doing an amazing job. Like you said, it's like the Flyers are just sitting there and watching the Habs stick handle and really do whatever they want. They're like a hot knife through butter right now, cutting through the Flyers defense. And the Flyers really need, first of all, they need Pellegrini back in the game, because he's one of their driving forces on offense, and it feels like they're not able to conduct anything right now.
That shot, I believe it was by Saganash, goes off a stick and out of play into the meshing behind us. It's good to finally get some music blasting through the atmosphere here in the arena, as we've gone sort of a day and a half without the overhead speakers blasting something. I hope I can put in some music recommendations soon. As off the draw here, the Flyers try to control, but it's actually going to be a streaking Breezeball who comes in with it. Looking, he's got a man to his right, waits for it. High shot here, but a better save by Riley Yip. Villeneuve trying to take it back the other way. The Habs do stifle it, though, and then pokes forward, only for finally the Flyers to break the zone. It's Benjamin Duquette, who has it taken away by Derek Pierre. Pierre hits the break, and now he turns towards center ice. He's got a man with him, but he's got a Flyer in front of his face. Pierre centers it. Riley Yip still loose. Tried to trickle it home. Missed wide of the goal, but Pierre still has it. He centers, going to walk in, shoot, high of the mark, bouncing puck in front. Diakite can't get it to go. Guo now has it. Guo centered across, save made, rebound, scores! That's going to be Breezeball who has it as he finds it behind Riley Yip and just taps it home, and it's 3-0 here for the Habs.
Great recognition by Breezeball to find the puck before the goalie could locate it. You got to feel for Yip at this point. On that play, the rebound being passed up to Breezeball, him having a wide open shot, his defense needs to help him out a little bit more, because the Canadians, as we mentioned, are a very talented team, are great on offense, they're guns blazing, they're full steam ahead the entire game so far, and the Flyers need to step up on defense, or else this game is going to get out of hand real quickly.
Dutier will take it here off the draw. He'll give it over, and it's going to be intercepted immediately by Adam Bornay. He's going to walk in with it, scores! Adam Bornay picks it off and picks the corner. And just like that, it's 4-0 for the Habs within seconds of goal. The goals happening within seconds of each other.
4-0. The Habs are just taking whatever they could get their hands on at this point, and can you blame them? The Flyers haven't been doing much to stop them. You see Pellegrini here chatting up with the other Habs, and you know what? Good for them. They're putting on a very good performance right now, and they're making a statement. They were leading the league in points this morning for a reason.
They're both number 22 versus 29 in the dot. And now it's going to be ticked up by the Flyers. Assistant Paultier tries to play it forward. Now Pellegrini has a leg of speed here. He's got a man barreling in on him, though. Tries to center it in front. Kicked away here by a Habs player. Now will be picked up finally. Emile Picard tries to go up with it. Bonnet, who has the goal just moments ago. William Penk called for offsides. So thankfully that bails out the Flyers as the Habs were entering the zone with a head of steam. So about 6:06 remaining in the second period. It should be 4-0, but it says 3-0 currently on the scoreboard here in the Sportplex Purefoam Arena. On the call today, it's going to be, again, a reminder, Blake Saraga and me, Connor Tomelty, with plenty of tournament action still left to play. 3 more days after this one. Face-off just outside the zone here for the Flyers. And along the boards is sort of a fight for it. The Flyers look to have it for a second, only for Pierre to come up with it for the Habs. Derek Pierre backhands it off the shins here and almost bounced towards the goal, but actually goes wide. Diakite will settle it down around the point. Diakite, Pellegrini, a long reach, and now it's sort of be Pellegrini with Diakite in pursuit of him. Pellegrini can't get a shot off as Guo with a good defensive stick. Pierre's going to try and take it back the other way. Brisebois looking for a man here. Guo almost tucked it home as Riley Yip almost overcommitted there. Brisebois takes it right back. Gives it to Diakite, who'll settle it down the point. Plenty of room, shoots it on goal, deflection wide. Brisebois going to take it now. Hits the brakes. Back to the point is Diakite. Over to Guo. Guo, down low to Pierre. Pierre with a man on him, it was Cloutier. That puck was whacked and high in the air and then finally settled down by Brisebois. Fight for it, Brisebois still has it around the hash marks. Down to Guo, goes right across to Diakite. He's going to walk in, look for the pass. Nothing going as it's disrupted by the Flyers, but Diakite gets it right back, holding the line incredibly well today. Walked in as Derek Pierre, fans on the shot, completely whiffed on it actually. Pierre still comes up with it though. Moves it right over to Guo. Down low to Brisebois, in front. Nothing going home as he had number 22, Rochelot, who couldn't put it home. Diakite off the shins of Pellegrini and wide of the goal. Guo's going to take it now. He's going to walk in, cross crease, it's left there, scores, it's Rochelot.
Rochelot with his second goal of the game. That's beautiful recognition off the one-timer, right in the crease. That's a hard shot to miss, but still we'll give him credit. That's his second goal of the game. He's playing great. Just a reminder, on the scoreboard in the arena, it says 3-0 for the Canadians, but in reality, it is 5-0. On our stream, it says 0-0 as well, but it is 5-0 for the Canadians, and they have been doing a great job at making the Flyers really think about their game plan. And I'm wondering right now, what was the Flyers' game plan coming into this game? Because they have been extremely passive.
So the puck is dropped here, and it will finally be held by the Canadians. That was going to be number 25, once again, Nicolas Labranche, who will take it. Elie Villeneuve will hold the line, though, for a brief second, and then put it in deep. Now here comes number 20 for the Flyers. That's going to be Duquette. He still has it behind the net here. Tries to center it around. It was off the net for a second, and finally Duquette pokes it free, only for Labranche to come up with it. Bolnay going to take it now on the breakout. He's got Penk, who's going to get the feed pass now. William Penk cuts to the middle. Disrupted briefly here, but Bolnay will take it right back. Got a man on him, dumps it down low here for Pical, who tried to go back to Bolnay, but it was intercepted. Villeneuve will take it now by the Flyers. Puck thrown in sort of a deep. There's going to be a call here. Is it a penalty or an offside? I believe it's an offside call as the Canadians.
It'll actually be a penalty for boarding on Villeneuve.
Boarding penalty here, so the Flyers already down 5 goals. You don't want another penalty as well on top of that with 3:51 remaining here in this second period.
I think that's just letting your frustrations get the best of you at that point. You need to stay composed and try and come back in this game.
Penk's going to move it around to Labranche. It's going to go off of Flyer's shin and will come out of the line. Penk does hold on to it, though, but he's got a man all over him. That was number 20, Benjamin Duquette. So now coming back in with it is the Habs. It's going to be number 12, Mvula, who moves over to Picard, who moves it right over to Labranche, who tries to go back to Mvula. Nothing going as the Flyers finally get it out. There will be a penalty, I believe, against Mvula, as Saganash was tripped up as he tried to clear it. Tries to go 5-hole with it, actually hits the side of the goal, and the Habs finally touch it. And now, after a penalty called on Elie Villeneuve, it will now be another one called on Mvula, number 12 on the Habs. And with 1:40 left, it would be 1 minute and 40 left of even strength play on 4-on-4, and then afterwards be about roughly a 20-second or about 24-second power play here for the Flyers.
Yeah, and this is a good opportunity for them to score a goal. Even though it's 4-on-4, even though it's even, you still have more space on the ice to work with when it's 4-on-4. That's why the NHL likes to play 3-on-3 in overtime. So we're going to see if they have what it takes right now to maybe just start slowly chipping away at this lead with 3 minutes left to go in the second period.
1:33 the current time as well. A reminder that at 1:50 the game will end. 10 minutes is allotted to clean the ice as there is a battle for it, but Derek Pierre comes up with it for the Habs, and Diakite will now take it to try and get it out of his own end. Diakite has Brisebois to his right, but he's going to come in with a head of steam, make the extra move. Bouncing puck high in the air, was loose for a second right in front of the goal, but not enough space to do anything with it. Circled around now to Guo. Guo down low again to Diakite. High shot, better glove save by Riley Yip.
Riley Yip reminding everybody in attendance that he is one of the top goaltenders in this tournament, showing that with his glove side save. And you know what? It's tough for a goalie when you're down 4-5-0 at this point. It's a team effort. Goals aren't just on the goalie. So Riley Yip still trying to keep his team in this game as much as he can.
But now here come the Flyers back the other way. Diakite all over them. Tried to move it for as Diakite. Good defensive play here. He had 2 men on him. He had number 22 and 25. That was, I believe, Justin Schindler and Tristan Pelletier. And now back the other way is Brisebois. Good defensive stick here by Cloutier. Brisebois going to take it now, the assistant captain for the Habs. He's going to elect to take it out of the zone, though, and so they can reset. Diakite's got to get onside. They're still offside here. Finally, now they can attack, but the Flyers have some ice to work with. Cloutier got a man on him, does the extra move. Cloutier still in pursuit of the puck is the other 19, Brisebois all over him and dump it in deep. Guo going to whack it for the Habs. Cloutier will intercept. Guo pushes it over to Diakite. Moves it over to Emile Picard. Emile Picard, he's going to walk in with it now. He's got a man with him. It's Brisebois going to walk in, shoot, scores, picks the corner. What a nice shot here. As much as we've credited Riley Yip's glove and blocker sides right there, one I guess he wanted to have back. Perfectly placed shot.
Give all the credit to Brisebois on that shot right there. The snap shot, the wrist shot, whatever you want to call it, it was strong. Riley Yip wasn't fast enough to react to that, and Brisebois has the second goal of the game, giving his team a 6-0 lead. And this is really just a masterclass performance right now by the Canadians, and this is a perfect example of why they're leading this tournament.
The puck is dropped here, and it will be controlled by Elie Villeneuve of the Flyers off the draw. He'll go between the legs of Guo and chase after it, but he's got Labranche on him. Labranche will fighting. Guo will come up with it. And then it will be held on the line here by Saganash. Saganash has got men with him, but he's going to trip over the puck here and can't really get much on it, but it will be held by number 20, Duquette of the Flyers. Circled around now by Boulanger. Boulanger looking for a man to pass to. Go behind the net here of the Habs. Still with it is Boulanger. Looking for somebody to either pass to or something to shoot at. Going to be deflected off the glove here, it looked like, of Duquette and high of the mark. Still in front of the goal. Still loose here with it. Good defensive stick by Guo as the Habs player comes on the ice. Both these teams back to even strength now. Milk Picard will come back over here to the Habs, who do have 2-on-1 roughly. High shot misses the mark, and Vula could not put that one home. Boulanger tried to get past him. Vula, he still does and finds some success. And finally, the Flyers do break it out with less than 45 seconds left to play in the second period. Boulanger looking for a man for some assistance or to help out as Boulnay intercepts and comes back the other way. Pank once again has lost his net guard. William Pank is playing with the puck, but he has no net guard on, so be vigilant of that. Shot on goal looks like it bounces off a bite and goes high on the mark. Now here comes Duquette trying to go back the other way. He's got Derek Pierre on him, the captain here for the Canadians, who's going to take it after the poke check by Diakite. Pierre lost it briefly. Labranche failed on that shot there, on that pass forward there. Diakite fighting for it with less than 10 seconds to play, less than 5 now, excuse me. Diakite tried to push it forward and it hits off Kayangamba, and that'll do it for the second period. So despite the fact that it says 5-0 on the scoreboard, it's actually 6-0 for the Canadians here, and they've completely run away with this one, Blake.
Yeah, you're right about that, Connor. This has truly been a great performance. They've had good sticks for the past 2 periods. It feels like any time there was a loose puck or a puck in the air, it somehow ended up on one of the sticks of the Canadians. Every single time there's a chance to create a 2-on-1 opportunity or a breakaway, they do it, and they've executed 6 times in this game.
Absolutely. Now, down 6 goals, is there any vote of confidence that you as a coach can give to your team if you're the Flyers right now?
Just give it your 110%, right? You're probably not going to win this game. As much as we'd love a comeback story, you're down 6 goals. You haven't put anything in the net so far, but right now all you're trying to do is instill some confidence for the next game. Like in football, in the NFL, you see teams getting blown out, but then they're happy to get that one touchdown in the end zone. That's because it carries over. All that carries over. So if the Flyers could get some momentum, maybe chip away at the lead, a couple goals here and there, maybe even if this game ends 7-3, it's a lot better than scoring none at all. So let's see what they could do here. You see Pank here getting his neck guard fixed by the referees, telling him how he should be putting it on, because clearly it's fallen off twice now. So we'll see how this period goes.
A reminder that you can be suspended a game if you do not have a net guard on. We've all seen like the recent scenarios that have unfortunately transpired with net guard injuries or neck injuries, I should say. So the net guard ever important, especially at this level of hockey as the puck is finally dropped here. Flyers tried to control it off the draw, but Diakite will actually take it instead. Pank going to take it from the feed and push it up to Boulnay. He's got a man with him. It's roughly a 2-on-2. Good feed over, but it can't be held here by Emile Picard, who actually turned the brakes, get the puck back, and tried to center it right over to Boulnay, who couldn't get it was disrupted by the Flyers. Boulnay hits the brakes to try and push it forward, but Cloutier will intercept it, and he'll give it over to Villeneuve. Puck is placed now to number 29 on the Flyers. That's going to be Justin Schinder. Puck is played over to Cloutier now. Cloutier. Forward pass, but Diakite going to intercept it right there at the line. Diakite hits the break, still got some room with them. He's going to move it over here to Boulnay once again. Adam Boulnay going to walk in with it. Tries to hit with the backward, pulls it to the forehand, but nothing going. Puck still loose. Shot on goal, but Riley Yip right there to swallow it up.
And the Canadians have truly been suffocating throughout the duration of this game. They might score another couple goals here. It depends if their coaches tell them to stay back a little bit. Just give some breathing room to Riley Yip and the Flyers, or potentially just keep shoving the puck into the net as they've been doing throughout this game.
Derek Pierre in the face-off dot. He's going to be going up against Boulanger for the Flyers, and the Habs do control it off the draw. And Bula almost lost at the line, but nice nifty move to get around Kayangamba. Derek Pierre trying to fire it forward. He's going to go wide, and Brisebois after it now. Brisebois circling with it. Looks like a broken stick here. The Flyers down a man. 5-on-4. Weird decision to go to the bench instead of trying to be defensively sound here for the Flyers. Derek Pierre going to push it forward. Brisebois can't handle the pass, but it will be handled here finally by number 22 on the Canadians. That's going to be Rochelot. Rochelot will give it right over to Brisebois. who's looking for a man to pass to, and he'll go over to Labranche, who can't handle it, and it will come out of the line here. Settling it down is Labranche with Kayangamba on him. Moves it forward here. Derek Pierre will take it. Pierre, captain for the Habs, shoots it high of the mark here as he almost hit the loose stick that's still here on the ground here. Puck goes high for a brief second, but then settled down by the Flyers, who do get it out of the zone, only for the Habs to pick it up once again. It's Brisebois. Brisebois right over to Derek Pierre. Pierre going to give it right over to Mvula. Low shot, hits a body and goes wide. Tried the wraparound attempt. Now it's centered in front. Riley Yip there, covers it up. Good save and good cover up by the goaltender for the Flyers once again.
Good save by Yip. And I don't know if you noticed the ref during that play picking up the stick and skating down the ice if he was waiting for a pass or something like that. Maybe he could help out the Flyers in scoring a goal. He was open. But anyway, the Flyers need to keep pushing right now. We'll see if they can chip away at this lead. 8 minutes to go in real time and in game time. So let's do this.
Off the draw here, it's won by the Canadians. Volney, low shot, rebound, another save here made by Yip. Gouault trying to settle it down for the Habs. He gets it in deep. Can be taken away by Cloutier though, but he's got a man on him. It's Emile Picard. Cloutier trying to settle it around. Gouault's going to intercept it around the hash marks and give it to Penk, who's got Diakite to his right. Penk goes down low to Picard. Picard tried to center it. Penk will settle it down now at the line. Penk goes over to Volney. Hits the brakes, goes around Elie Villeneuve. Really nice move. In tight. Picard scores! Emile Picard waits for it. Puck arrives on a silver platter, and all he has to do is pot it home, and it is now 7-0 for the Canadians here.
Connor, I think we now have 3 Canadians with 2 goals each. The hat trick watch is insane right now with Rochelot 2 goals, Brisebois 2 goals as well, and now Picard with 2 goals. This is quite the showing for the Canadians, and they are making a true statement right now. The scoreboard in the arena says 5-0, and the scoreboard on our stream says 0-0, but it is now 7-0 for the Canadians against the Flyers.
A reminder that points do affect your standing results. If in the elimination match rounds, if 2 teams are tied in points, the amount of goals will decide who is the victor or who is the better of the 2 teams. As the puck is played around now, Pank will go right back down to Emile Picard at the point. He'll go right over to Adam Volney, who will settle it down, shoots high, but glove save made by Riley Yip.
Great save by Yip there. We've been saying it all game. He's made some great saves, and he's let a lot of goals go by. I'd say about half of them are on the fault of the defense and not of his own. But at the end of the day, you did let in 7 goals, and he is going to take accountability for that, as he has been a great goaltender in this tournament. There's going to be games like this, and it's not what you – it's how you react. It's how you bounce back. So we're going to see how the Flyers bounce back from this one, because this one is over.
Shot on goal, big rebound, but no Canadian there to pot it home once again. Elie Villeneuve tried to take it out, but Brisebois intercepts it. The Flyers do try and take it here, but they got to man. There's just a lot of forechecking in the offensive zone here for the Canadians, and they've had a lot of success, but now the Flyers finally get it out. It's going to be settled here by number 25, Labranche for the Canadians. And Mvula is going to go right back to Labranche, who's got a bit of ice to work with, but he's going to elect to give it right back to Mvula, who's got Brisebois to his right. She walks in and shoots, and just smothered up completely by Riley Yip.
Brisebois looking for that hat trick, as many players are in this tournament. We've seen a couple so far. We saw one from the Penguins, 5 goals yesterday from Potter on the Leafs. And these players are here to show out. They're here to prove what they could do. So you can't blame them for going for that 3rd goal to bring the lead to 8-0.
Puck is won here by the Flyers. Tried a clearing effort, but it's held at the line quickly here by Labranche, who walks in. Low shot, easy glove save here by Riley Yip once again. Roughly 5 minutes are left in this game. A reminder, at 1:50, the buzzer will sound because we need 10 minutes allotted to clean the ice. So the clock will roughly tick down to match the time. Roughly 5 minutes left is on the draw. The Flyers will control it. It'd be Boulanger who tries to move it forward, but they at least get it out of the zone. Kayangaba tried to move it forward now. He's got it, but there was a man offside. Luckily, there's no call for them, and Mvula's going to take it for the Habs. Pierre will take it now off the feed to Labranche, who tries to go over to Brisebois. It's taken away now by Boulanger of the Flyers. Boulanger get men all over him, and Derek Pierre is going to take it right back. Saganash on him, poked forward by 88 on the Flyers. And now here comes Boulanger with a man to his right. That's Duquette. Duquette, now walk in, far side, but easy blocker save. Steered away here excellently by Geekus. I'm not going to say the word that I want to say when it comes to Geekus, going to not jinx anything as in walks number 22, Rochelot, takes off a stick here, but easily into the glove of Riley Yip.
It's a good thing you said that, Connor, because I was about to say that word too. You know what? I don't want to jinx the kid. It might happen, it might not. Either way, it's 7-0 right now for the Canadians. All in all, a great showing, offense, defense, and from the goaltender. Their coach has to be happy right now. The fans are happy right now. The parents are happy right now. The only people that aren't happy are Flyers fans and their players.
Off the shot, Guo will try and take it now. He tries to move it forward. Emile Picard tried to settle it down. Guo couldn't get it now as Pank will have it. William Pank, extra move. He's going to walk in with it. He's got some Flyers around him. He's going to go back into the corner to Picard, who goes right back out to Guo. Guo's going to walk in with it. Low shot, easily steered away here by Riley Yip, who saw it the whole way. Picard, he'll settle it down and go right over to Diakite, who actually can't hold the line off the feed. Tried to take it off the backhand, but couldn't settle it down. He's got a man on him. That's going to be Schinder of the Flyers. Diakite. He's got a man to his right, but he's going to walk in with it. The speedy Diakite just wide of the mark here. Pellegrini was going to be in pursuit of it, but now he's going to elect for Guo to take it. Guo. Roughly 3 minutes left in this one. Diakite. Tap feed, nothing going though. Tried to give it over to Bolnay, but intercepted here by the Flyers. And now here comes Pellegrini, who's just going to shuffle it right over to Schinder. Has a stick lift in, it's going to be taken away now by Emile Picard. Tries to use the boards with Schinder all over him. Picard, board play, but Villeneuve is going to intercept. Pank gets in the mix. Villeneuve now intercepts it once again. Picard whacking at it, trying to move it forward. Puck sort of stalls around center ice here. Villeneuve hits the deck. Emile Picard comes up with the puck. He's got Pank to his left. Trying to center it now. Adam Bolnay shoots off the glass. Rebound. Centered in front. Diakite shoots side of the goal here. Labranche now going to try and come after it. Labranche. He's met by a man. It's number 22 of the Flyers. That's going to be Pelletier. Pellegrini had it briefly. Didn't know where it was. Labranche over to Pank. He's going to shoot off the stick and high into the meshing here. So we're going to have another stoppage in play with roughly 2 minutes left in this one.
Man, is Riley Yip going to have a nice rest after this game is over? He has been on alert, it seems like the entire game. And that 3-on-2 opportunity by the Flyers that we saw just 45 seconds ago was maybe their best chance all game to score a goal. So,
puck is dropped. Settled down by the Canadians. It's going to be turned and fired on goal by number 22, Rochelot, but easily into the glove of Riley Yip once again.
Rochelot is also on the hat trick watch for this game this afternoon. And we'll see if he ends up getting the hat trick with 2 minutes to go.
The draw is won here by the Flyers, but not held well. Puck sort of centered across here by Rochelot, but nothing to get to. Derek Pierre had to take it from out of the line here, and it was pushed forward here by number 20, Duquette of the Flyers. A fight for it now, but it actually comes up for the Canadians. Bakayan Gamba takes it off the feed here, intercepts it now, walks in with it. Boulanger couldn't get enough on it. And be taken by Rochelot up the ice here. We have Brisebois and Derek Pierre to his left. We're going to walk in with it with the fake. Leaves it down for the Mvula, but nice toe save here by Riley Yip.
Yeah, great save by Yip over there. You know, it's tough right now for the Flyers. You can see a lot of the players are deflated at this point, and they have been for the majority of the game. So you really got to feel for these guys, and hopefully that the next game that they play, things could go their way. A lot of bad bounces. It seems like the Canadians have just had magnets on their stick, basically, at this point. Like, every time there's a loose puck, they seem to get to it first.
So it's going to be held here by Guo. Going to have the nice feed between the legs, goes Adam Bolnay, but nothing going on as Riley Yip denies him. Diakite now in front. Riley Yip lost his stick. Puck is not loose. He finally gets it covered up. Losing his stick was Yip, and that was ever dangerous as it's 1:50 now is the time. So I anticipate the buzzer sounding any second now, and the Canadians will take another victory. And if the buzzer sounds soon, then that's a good indication that there will be a shutout for Dimitri Gekas. Yes, I said it.
You said it.
Yes, I said it with 10 seconds left in this one. Pank going to fire it on goal. Riley Yip finally covers it up. And that's going to do it, I believe, for this one. So Gekas does get the shutout. I do not jinx it. And it'll be yet another win here for the Habs.
Probably one of the easiest games that Gekas is going to play. But, hey, a shutout looks great on the record for him, and a 7-0 win looks great on the record for the Canadians. That was a great showing for them.
So that's going to do it here for us. On behalf of Blake Saraga, I'm Connor Tomilty. watching the NHL Kids Tournament action. Still plenty of action left to go today and for the rest of this week. Saying thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.